Okay, guys.
Are we complete?
No.
But
People are late.
Daria en Emilia, als ze willen komen.
Daria.
Do it keep working.
No.
Let it go.
You said we have to bring computer.
Oh,
No, Stephanie. Maybe
Okay.
not everyone. Maybe we can look together.
Yeah, what's so fun?
We need to get this show on the road because I gotta leave in half an hour.
Yeah.
Start the presentation.
Okay, guys, I'm recording it also, so
Yeah.
Okay.
we can listen back. As long as my battery is holds. So, think robots, think spaghetti,
Alright.
robot, spaghetti, boom, 3D printing.
Okay.
I get it.
I see it.
You know, it's
I see
like
the vision.
the spaghetti goes in the robot. This is the spaghetti, it comes in all the colors. The robot is super smart, super precise, and that gives us like crazy superpowers to make anything, not just spaghetti. For example, houses.
Wow.
There's a 3D printed house in Eindhoven, and you kind of see
Yeah.
like how it's like built up in these layers.
But it's made from plastic.
No, this is not plastic. This is concrete. I think they're 3D printed with concrete. So they have like a big spaghetti robot,
Yeah.
and it goes around, puts one layer, and goes a little bit up, puts another layer, up.
Wow.
And that's why you see also a little bit these lines, these horizontal lines.
Is it waterproof?
It's probably waterproof. Yeah, it's a house.
No.
So that's pretty cool. I've never seen it. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Norita.
Hello.
And there's a robots, spaghetti, 3D printed house,
Beautiful.
and that's the machine that makes it all happen, the Bamboo Lab. And this is the exact machine that we have also. So if you don't know it, you can guess the price of this machine. Ralph doesn't count. He cannot.
The max. No, I want to
I
say
think
400.
The price of one machine. If you know it, don't say it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, but then you need to guess.
Okay, 400.
400.
I think I remember.
You know.
I think 1,000.
1,000.
I think the max.
1,400.
Yeah, why not? I think the point is cheaper than you think or something.
I don't know. I would also say
1,400.
1400, yeah.
So like almost the price of a MacBook. Actually, it's 400.
Okay.
What?
Hi, Peter.
wait.
400 euros for this whole machine. That
This
Can-
downstairs?
Print
Yeah.
anything.
Was it
Yeah.
400?
well, the
I
thing that we have downstairs,
remember.
it has like the little house on top with all the spaghettis in there,
Yeah.
and that's like I don't know 100 euros more expensive.
Well, it's so cheap.
But this machine costs 400 euros, 390 or
It's
something.
not that crazy.
Not that crazy. Now, try to guess the price of this smaller printer.
50 euro.
Now
It
I
says
think-
smaller.
New.
200.
I need to know
Now I
what's
think
the
it's more.
difference.
She's so strict with that.
It's the same company.
1,025.
It's like 160 or 170 euro,
Whoa.
106.
and can basically do the same that this big one can also do.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
It's just smaller.
How
It,
is
the
it?
the
I thought
bed,
they were way
the
expensive.
volume,
Yeah, me too.
like the size of parts you can make is just smaller,
Huh.
and it's a little bit less precise because it's like on this arm. You know, it's a different construction than this one. But 160 euro, I think, 170 is crazy price for this.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And usually, how industry makes like parts, any part, is like this. Like you have a block of material, if it's metal or wood or plastic, and then you have the whole block, and then you cut away everything that you don't want.
Yeah.
So like, I want to make, for example, this body of the MacBook. I need a whole block of aluminum, and then I cut away everything I don't want, like the keyboard stuff.
It's like a
cut out.
negative in a machine, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But then you have a lot of waste, you know, like
Yeah.
everything that you don't need is basically waste, or you can melt it again or whatever, but it's a lot of work for this. And with 3D printing, it's kind of the opposite. So we just put material where we want it. So instead of having a whole block, starting with a whole block, we start with the spaghetti and just put it exactly where we want it in these layers, just like we saw already with the house. So one layer, we go a little bit up, another layer, and that's kind of how we build any 3D shape. It's like you can imagine you have a pen that has a little bit of thickness to it. Like when it paints, it has thickness. So you can draw, and then you draw again on top, and again on top, and eventually you build a tower.
Yeah.
Just kind of cool, but also takes a long time.
Yeah.
Everything needs to be connected.
Like how long did the house take?
The house probably took like a couple of weeks or something.
And how do you build that? Like,
The house has like an arm
Bar?
also like this,
oh.
and then they control
All
the arm.
right. Yeah.
It's not like all a box like with the 3D printers. Yeah, they don't need. It doesn't need to be one line. You can like stop a line and start. Bye. So
But
you're
what
pretty
if
flexible.
I have a hole in the middle?
Here, there's a hole in the middle, right, in this part.
No, on the side.
Then it stops,
Ah,
goes
okay.
up, goes to the
Yeah.
other part, and then starts again.
Or it makes the little support beam.
Or it makes little support beams. That's what we're going to talk about today. But as you see already here, we have one of them. That's these spaghetti rolls, and it's plastic in just this long strand. You can look at it.
Does it melt the plastic?
Yeah, it melts the plastic.
Right.
So it gets really hot at the end, then pushes the spaghetti through so that it melts, so that it can draw like with thickness.
Like a fire hazard. Because the other day, Matthijs didn't want to print his 3D printer when he was not at home.
It could be a fire hazard, I think. Yeah, could be. Or also like, it's not like with
Because it's
normal
heating.
printers most of the time that you can just print something and you're sure it's gonna print it properly. There's so much more variance to this that like you're not sure if it's really gonna do what you want it to do, because it's such a complex process. But then there's all these spaghettis out there, like different colors, different materials. Like this was just me looking for filament, and like if as a beginner, like buying something is really overwhelming. If you're like looking for a new material or materials in general. So it's very simple actually. There's these four main plastics: PLA, PETG, ABS, and TPU. PLA is like this one, the most common one for 3D printing. Very easy to work with. Comes in many colors, not expensive.
Right.
PETG, if you think away the G, that's PET, and you probably know PET bottles.
Yeah, from the
That's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
plastic as the PET bottles. You
Yes,
can
yeah.
you can even turn the bottles into this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw
Spaghetti.
That's actually,
Yeah, that's quite cool. And then
That's
print
cool.
with that spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's quite
That's
like
kinda
nice
cool.
and circular. Then there's ABS, which is very strong, but less good for the environment, I think. And then there's TPU, which is like flexible. So this one, if I print something, it's very hard.
Yeah.
But some people even like, if you think like you want to print
Yeah.
like a phone case or like
Yeah.
scraper or something, you want it flexible. Yeah, it's a bit like silicone, but a bit more hard still. But it can flex.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
PLA is the one you're probably always gonna use so far. And yeah, these projects I think are also all made from PLA, but these are just some of the projects I did over the years here at Nlog. So it's quite cool what the possibilities are. You can think like, you can make anything, any form that you want, just like by printing it. And if you think of like products or tools, like so many of the products and tools are just their form. Like what form they have. Like a bottle opener is just a form, or a vase is just a form. Maybe it needs to be watertight, but
Yeah.
like any organization is just 3D forms. You can think really far with it. And here we have a cup handle, like the shelves, more shelves here, and you can even combine 3D printing with also other materials. For example, like here there's like this steel wire, and you use it only as a part of the project. Also here for that vase, it's not all 3D printed, it's like aluminium, but the thing in the bottom here, in there, that's 3D printed.
Right.
So it makes it just very easy to like have something that you need in the moment. Also you, like at the beginning, you don't know like what you need to make or what you want to make. Right? Like maybe you don't have that many ideas right now, like what you could make. But over the year, like as you encounter problems in your life, or like you need to do anything, you need a hook for your kitchen or something, or like your towels, like it always falls down, blah blah blah. Then exactly in that moment, it's nice to have a 3D printer and to be able to make anything. And yeah, there's so many subcategories also to this. Like, and you can make stuff that you can't even think of. Like, I've last year gotten into also like this, making stamps, 3D printed. So that's like, in school we always did like linoleum print. You know, like you cut away everything that's
Right.
not
The
what you
blue-
want to
the blue
print.
thing, right?
Yeah, and then you roll the ink on it. But it's so much work, and if you want like something you have on a computer on the linoleum, you need to like print it out, cut it out by hand. But this gives really that process, like the digital edge to it. And I did it a lot, like I printed a lot of these stamps and then with the ink made t-shirts from it. So you can think further than just like simple forms, or making actual tools with this as well. Then like we talked about like what we want to print, and if I look here, I think all of these are like custom made. So like I designed the shape exactly how I wanted it and then printed it out. But for most problems that you're gonna encounter, or like most ideas that you have, someone already had that idea.
Right.
Like everything.
And that makes it so much easier because there's such a big community of people like 3D printing on the internet, and then sharing their models for free, and you can just download them and
Yeah.
print them as well. So that's kind of the kicker with this whole 3D printing, that you don't need to make everything. You can use these platforms, Makerworld, Yagi, it's more of a Google, this one, Printable, Thingiverse, and Colts, to like find models you are interested in. So
It really feels like the future. Well, I'm not sure if we're getting there, but like, if you think further, this could be the new way of purchasing things.
for sure, you
Right.
also there's people selling these,
You
selling
buy
their
a design
designs.
and you just print it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, like on demand. And I'm now here on Makerworld, and there's like
Cute bears at the campfire.
literally everything. Like
What the fuck is that?
there's many also like
The crab.
The crab.
Oh
the
my
crab,
God.
Pokeball, retractable cable holder. Like imagine you need like something for your toilet paper
I need that.
to hold it. Bam. You look for toilet paper, and
With the phone holder. Amazing.
like that's the best. Like there's 450 results here, and you can just scroll.
So many people made the sheep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it's just funny. Like they like the funny stuff.
You also have like the crazy Shrek things.
For the multiple bomb, make a tower, toilet paper tower.
Wow.
And that's cool. Like you can just download this and print it out. You have it. You just have it. Like you see it on the screen. Couple hours later, you have it in your hand.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's so
That's
cool.
crazy, yeah.
But nice.
Yeah.
Printables is the same.
This is like really what like old movies and people like used to think about in the future. Like flying cars and do stuff like this.
You
And
can print anything.
you want things and then it comes out like this capsule that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
basically.
it does.
It's not as quick maybe, but
Yeah, it's really it's actually this.
It's also kind of cloning. Like you can make multiple of one also. Or if something breaks, you can repair it easily.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Like I needed, for example, also another one of these like spools.
Yeah.
The whole
you just made it.
white part. I just printed it the other day. Instead of like ordering it online and then it costs €10 plus €5 shipping.
Yeah.
You know,
And how much the spaghetti cost?
the spaghetti costs around €20 per kilo.
And how much can you do with one big bag? Like, if you wanted to print, for example, like that same thing, how many could you be able to print with one?
This spool depends how much it weighs. Like I think it weighed around like 350.
Mm.
So that's still a bit of money, but think of smaller parts you can print. Like if you just print small things, this thing is gonna last you like months or
Yeah.
years.
Oh.
Because it's a whole kilo, like it's, and then you have multiple colors. So like at the beginning, maybe you spend like 20-40 euros on like filament, and
Yeah.
it comes some with your printer, and then you have a project, you buy something for it, and there's always something left.
Yeah.
So then you just never run out. I have like maybe 10 rolls or 15 rolls like
Yeah.
between here and my home, and they just never run out. I just bought a new one for the color. I needed a white one,
Yeah.
so I bought one that's white. And then one that, hey, Wave Bookend. I designed this,
Yeah.
Oh.
and that's Sophie's hand, I think.
Oh.
One platform that's special is this one, because here you can also buy models. So I go maybe under art, and people are selling them. So here is this one costs like €5, some are free, €3. So here are actually people like selling their models, but it's rare, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, you can get a little bit higher quality because you get paid for it, but it is rare that you have to pay. And then, yeah, this is kind of what I recommend if you ever want to make your own models. It's a software called Onshape. I already taught it the other day to Julia, also to Pablo, and this is now something really complicated here, but I make a lot of very simple parts also in Onshape. I can maybe pull it up. It's also like Figma, it's just online. So you don't need to download anything.
What is the name again?
Onshape. But that's like a little bit of a world on its own as well. But if I check here, like what I have, like sometimes you just need like a little cylinder, you know, like this,
Yeah.
and that's very easy to make. You know, I make this, define how big it is, and then make it thick, and that's it. And then I print it, and I have exactly the shape I need. For example, for my motorcycle or whatever here.
You can print from here.
I can print from here also.
Wow.
It's like these new printers, they really act like normal printers, like a 2D printer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you just in the network or even anywhere, because it's connected with the internet, you can just print and it will come out here. That's Onshape. And then like when you're printing, there's a couple things we need to think about also. First thing, big thing is orientation. Because we always print like on the ground, right? Always on the plane, and then we print and up and up and up, and that's where we get these lines, also like at the house, or here in the photo. That's the lines it draws, right? But the lines are stronger where they connect physically. So here they connect, right? Goes all the way around. And that kind of makes this hook pretty strong. But this hook is not as strong because the lines only are laying on top of each other like a sandwich, you know? Pop, 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 pop.
It's
And then
thinner, no?
this, no, it's the same thickness. This and this are the same thickness. Just this one's a lot more strong because the fibers, they just go with it. They go in the right direction, and here it really easily breaks off because it has less adhesion in, like,
Yeah, of course.
right?
Wow.
It's a bit like you have a toasty, you try to pull it apart, it's pretty tough, but you slide it apart, and it's warm, it's very easy, you know, like.
No, I don't get it.
But is it like how it's layering it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because here it's like a bigger surface, or not?
Same surface. Just the part is like laying
Yeah.
versus standing up.
Yeah, but everything is like more together, so it stays more together, I guess, right? If it's up, it's like if it goes from down to up, it's gonna be like vertical and really thin, so it's more weak, I guess.
No, it's only about how the lines go. Because if it's connected,
It could like
Here,
snap
pop, pop, pop,
between
pop.
the layers.
yeah, and here it snaps between the layers.
Ah, okay.
Of course.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
it gives you so many options here to snap, and here it's not really, because it's just,
Because the pressure is
One
like
line.
pulling.
You're
Like
trying
the
to
top
pull it
layers are
apart.
not connected to the
Yeah.
down layers,
Yeah.
that one, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's important if you're looking for strength in a 3D print. For example, Greg once printed something and then didn't realize this. So his load, like the way he printed it, the orientation, was like that whatever he hung on this hook was like on the left. And then it snapped apart right away. Whereas if he would just have laid it down, it would have been strong enough. Then imagine you want to print this. So you're a 3D printer, right? You start from the bottom, up, up, up. You start here, right? Up, up, up. You draw a little bit up here, and you draw a little bit up here, and then you go up here, and then you need to make these corners of the parapluie, and there's nothing underneath. So you try to like squeeze out. You try to print in the air, basically,
Yeah.
right? Because there's nothing underneath. You need to kind of push out the spaghetti, but on what do you push it out? It's just gonna fall down. So that's why there's supports in 3D printing. It's best avoided, best that you don't need them. Like maybe for this, you could print it upside down.
Yeah.
Then you don't really need it. Maybe a little bit, you know, on here, but not so much. But like this, you really need a lot of support, and then
What is this? What are these things?
Do
this
you
is,
print those also? or-
yeah, there's different kinds of support. There's tree, this looks like a tree, right? And standard, which is just like a block that it draws up, and you take them away after you printed it.
Alright.
So they're only there for the printer to start its line up there, and then after you take it away, because that's the only option. And yeah, you print them as well, but you can auto-generate them. So like imagine you have this, you tell the software, okay, make supports for this, and it's gonna do this.
Okay.
Automatically, you don't need to do it. You just need to remove
And how do
them.
you take them off when it's
You break them off. Like
okay.
does like some magic to like make these connections not as strong between the support and the actual print. You can also use different materials, like
So
for
that
the,
it, yeah.
so that it doesn't stick together.
Yeah, okay.
But you don't always need supports. For example, here, 30 degree is fine, 45 degree also still fine, Like you can print this without support, even though it prints in the air, just because it like prints a little bit on the side, like stacking dominoes on top of each other. You can make a little bit of a stair.
Ik denk dat het goed is. Is goed. Wat? Oh, niet goed.
But like from 45, you do need support. So sometimes I put like a 45-degree angle on the bottom or something, then it's fine. But I put exactly 45, so I don't need support. And then
Is er een vierde pakje dat moet worden opgehaald? 2, 3.
and then yeah, you just need to be smart with how you orient your prints, right? Like this one, for example, left is super stupid, right is perfect. Because you don't need supports here. Sometimes you just need to try. And supports also leave this, leave really messy undersides. If you don't use separate materials, because then they kind of stick together and you try to break it off, but stuff stays on it. So where the supports touch shouldn't be like the main surface of what you're gonna print.
Sure.
And then what I already said, like 3D printing can also have other materials with it. So don't think only 3D printing. Like how do I attach these two links here together? You can just use a screw instead of like trying to 3D print like a little pin and then putting it in, like, or like even here this little bar, like you can combine that with other things as well. All right, enough preface. If you actually found something that you want and you want to print it, first you need to slice it. And slicing means to take that shape and slice it into all these different like layers that the printer needs to print. Basically like this. Like you start with the full sausage, and at the end you have the sausage still, but it's just like sliced in layers, but it's still the same sausage.
Yeah.
And there Bamboo Lab has a nice program. You need to download it now. It's called Bamboo Studio. If you want to.
I have space.
Wat moet ik? Bamboo Studio.
Bamboo Studio.
I don't really understand why I need to slice the shape.
Yeah, we're gonna get to, yeah, because like you have a whole shape.
What's tiny bunny?
I'm gonna airdrop you the
Okay.
model. Because you need to tell the printer what to do, right? Somehow. You're the master of the printer, and the printer is like, what do I need to do? You need to tell them what to do. And concretely, what does the printer need to do? It needs to move its head from like here over there and go around, do 3 circles, right? And then go a little bit up and do 3 circles. It basically needs these instructions, what exactly to do. You can't just send like a file to the printer.
Okay,
That's like a little bit of an in-between step to define, like also the supports, for example, like if you need supports or not. That's not in the model, that's how you slice it.
So when you download things online, it doesn't know how to print it yet.
Exactly. You need to tell it, or you need to set up how it needs to print it. Also for your specific printer, because printers have different sizes, there's many. So this is kind of an in-between step you need to do. Okay. There's a couple like things in Bamboo Studio you need to set up. Like the printer is a P1S. And just click next on the other stuff.
It's not letting me download it.
No?
Okay, you just gave
Yeah,
me
yeah,
words.
it's usually how it works.
It happens a lot of times with me.
you have questions, huh? Shoot them. Okay, are you guys getting Bamboo Studio?
Yes.
No.
Oh, but I need to leave. Are you gonna record this part?
Yeah.
That's amazing. To be in Europe.
It was on top, Sophie.
Oh,
P1F.
If you don't have space, you can also use your laptop with your neighbor. Share a
I
laptop with
think
your
I
neighbor.
can. I think it's working.
Next.
Can still not
I
work
already
yet.
have it.
Oh, you already have it.
which
Damn.
which
You're
printer?
ahead of the game.
Oh.
Do I want the
You gotta pay
configuration
attention,
package?
Sophie.
Ah.
You gotta pay
I don't wanna
attention to the
read.
slides.
I will need to go.
Print the, and then next, yes.
B1S.
Yes,
Next.
Install.
next, yes,
And then?
yes.
Bam. Ready.
No.
How are you finding
Next.
I have all these sending. I have all these
Then
things.
organize or
Printer
just-
selection, there's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
100.
Install. Yeah,
it's
P1S.
also-
It's P1S. All the way at the top.
At the top?
Yeah. P1S.
Oh.
You can deselect all.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Next.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Right?
Hmm?
Well, it's useful, such a tiny box.
Okay, I have a little bunny.
Oh, money.
Tiny bunny.
Tiny bunny.
Cute, we've already seen it.
Because
right?
we've already printed this one also.
So like
Faye,
that.
Flora, Julia, Nora, Sophie.
Oh, but
And
I
actually,
really
yes.
so.
Declined.
There you go.
Wait, there's no one tiny bunny. It is
Oh
so
my
tiny.
god.
It is kinda tiny.
He's cute.
Is it hollow?
Yes.
Everybody is happy.
Usually, when you 3D print, things are hollow. And that's why you can use so little filament also.
But is there like grid or nothing?
There's a grid in it. But we're gonna see it. So, I hope everyone has the Bamboo Lab, Bamboo Studio. So we can make a
You're not
new
paying attention in class.
Sorry.
document here, create new project. And then we get this. This is like how the inside of the 3D printer looks. That's like the plate.
That you cannot touch.
Yes, but we're gonna get to that. And then we're gonna take the tiny bunny and put it on here.
Oh.
Put it on the
I'm
top.
not a designer, so this is hard.
STL.
Yeah, I see it.
It
And
must
it's
be
always
STL
green.
file.
How does it know?
Should be STL file.
Should be STL
I
file.
made it, I made it.
Okay.
You did
What?
it?
Look at the
Perfect.
What
You're gonna
file?
have bunny.
Yes.
Yeah. Put the bunny, Julia.
Huh? Yeah, I'm doing.
Bam. Bam. Perfect, guys.
Green bunny.
Alright, we have little bunny. And if you just click slice here on the top right, the green button,
Wow.
and you zoom in a little bit,
Slicing this up for you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's here slice.
Nice.
And see
Got
this guy.
layers.
and that's basically what the slicer does. That's all this program does basically. It turns your 3D model, what you had before, this beautiful 3D model,
Mm.
into these lines. And this right one is quite cool. This right slider, if you drag it down,
Whoa.
you can kind of see inside.
Oh my god, his head.
This is
Oh,
insane.
there's the grid.
It looks like Happy Tree Friends.
And look, if I look at this very closely, you kind of see like what the printer does, right? It, like
Oh.
this bottom one, it's the progress. So I start all the way at the start. It goes one time around, second time around, and then it just fills it all up.
Like
So
drawing.
satisfying.
Crafting.
And then it does the little feet.
Fill me up.
And that it does for every layer. Inside it does like this little grid. Up, 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 until it has the whole bunny. There's this little white dots here also. That's where it stops and then goes to the next layer,
Mm.
and that's sometimes important to know because you get a little bit of a seam there. Maybe you can see it on the bunny, but probably not. But usually you want to hide that seam like a little bit.
Okay, I have to leave. I will watch
Yeah,
the
go.
video.
And then there's all these settings here on the left. Which we can use then like, because we can slice this any way we want. And I recommend you being on like simple mode. Here on where it's at advanced, don't have it on.
Why?
Because it's just too many settings. But here we can change a couple of things, like layer height. For example, 0.1. I need to slice it again, but then the layers are half as high or half as thick, you know, like it just makes 0.1
And
millimeters.
it's better to
instead.
do really thin layers than thick ones, or
It depends, like this takes now, we see here the stats on the top right,
yeah.
it takes 46 minutes.
Wow.
And if I put the layer height 2.2, so it's basically half the amount of layers, it takes only 28 minutes, almost half the time.
But is it ugly now?
This one is printed with, this one is standard setting, 0.2.
0.2.
And
Okay, so usually you would just take the standard setting.
usually you can just take that standard settings, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Especially for something like this.
It's always 2
Sorry.
meters.
Usually it's 0.2, yeah, standard.
But it
Okay.
changes on the shape you put.
No, it's if you put something, it's this settings.
So you put like this big, also 0.2.
Yeah.
Why was when you put the 1.1, it was red?
Because then I'm not sure why it was. You mean this? That this is red?
Yeah.
It's just because I changed it from default settings.
Ah.
That's why it's red.
It's not an error.
No. And there's also a couple default settings you can choose here. Like we're on standard, but we can also have like draft, which has a little bit higher layers, or high quality, which has a little bit tighter layers. And this is just presets. Presets you can use.
Nice.
A big one is also strength. So you might think like if I want a really strong 3D print, like a hook, I want a lot of inside, like maybe a smaller grid inside. But that's not true. Like the most of the strength, it comes from the walls. And that's this control wall loops. So I can say like maybe 4. And if I slice it again, we see it goes 4 times around. And that makes something really strong.
So not the grid per se.
The grid doesn't make it so much stronger.
Okay.
Great.
But here,
I would
that's
have thought.
it's called sparse infill here, bottom left.
Okay.
And I can put it maybe to like 40%, and that's really tight already.
Wow.
Wow.
Then we get a, like this is so overkill for this bunny, you know?
Okay.
Maybe I would set this even to 1 wall loop only and 10% infill,
Yeah,
or 5, whatever.
Is there somewhere like a place that you can see how much strength it has or not?
Print it and see,
Okay.
right?
That's difficult.
Yeah, but this is how how I converted the bunny now. And then from here I can still need to select also the material here. I'm not 100% sure yet how this works because I'm also like kind of new to this like AMS, because we have 4 materials in the printer now, like 4 different inks basically. And yeah, you can select one for your project. Even it can do multicolor, but then you have to kind of paint it, and I'm not 100% sure yet. So just make sure you select PLA, and then you can print it.
Mario spaghetti.
I'm not 100% sure like how to connect the printer to, I think there's like a, maybe it shows up just like that. If you try to press like print, can you try it? Can you try to press print? Here on the top right, first slice it and print it.
How did you connect it?
There's nothing
There's
for
nothing.
me.
Okay, because I connected it with like an account, but
No, not me.
Mm.
I have to say, I was a bit distracted now.
I know.
But
Swipe right on.
I'm sorry. But again, no.
You just need to press
Maybe
slice.
I missed a step.
Did you press slice?
Ik zo in de klas aan
Is it live?
So
Where do
spoken
you
with
have
close
the-
hands, shaking it.
Ik ook.
Here.
Ik voel ook helemaal weer op zijn plaats zitten.
Hm?
Ik voel ook helemaal weer op zijn plaats zitten.
Ja.
Ik vond
Mijn
dat
hoofd
super-
gaat gewoon echt
super
weg.
mooi altijd in de klas. Alle even
Goed
op
hier,
huis
hoor.
staan.
Oh, hier
Because
was
he said it was very good. It's not down. In here instead of 1510. And then you need to slice again.
Yeah, then you always have these type of people
What's
next
my
to you.
button?
And they will tell you again.
Dat niet te doen, ja.
And now print. And there's nothing.
Nee.
Yeah, you can bind it via pin code. You can go here to device,
Wait.
device
Oh,
tabs,
okay.
and then it should say bind via pin code on the top left here.
With pin code. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then give me 1 second.
En dan de pincode is bla 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 chocolade bla. Oh, dit is goed hè, patronen. Panettone. Is good this.
It's nice.
Yeah, actually it is. Yeah, the top part more than the bottom part, actually.
Picture move.
I'm also a bit tired. You know, but if I say, sometimes I do want to go back to like school.
Yeah.
Me
Just
too.
to, like,
I love learning.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but like, I don't
Just
know.
to sit down.
To
Anyone
sit and
wants
listen
this?
because you have to. Ja, eigenlijk wel.
No?
Ja, sorry, maar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
too?
yeah. There were like a few like classes that you had to like just listen to, which was history for me, Dutch, because they were just talking a lot, and I was like, this is the moment I'm
I
gonna
hated
enjoy.
Dutch.
Ja, ik ook. Ik snapte er heel veel van.
So
I
stupid.
was really bad in.
Yeah.
Really bad.
In Dutch you mean? Or?
Yeah, it's like a stupid class.
Yeah.
There's so many hard words. I don't know.
To me, Catalan I used to do so bad. I was in school. I was not doing great. It was like really distracting for me.
Dankjewel.
Oh, it smells like Christmas.
Yeah,
Oh.
Okay, you need to choose bind with access code.
Sorry? Oh.
What is it called?
Bind with access code. Oh.
Oh,
P-A-T-S.
Right.
And then put in this.
What was it?
Bind with access code.
Do I need to put the dot,
Ja,
Yes.
I have the, de code is
the IP and the code?
1733.
But it's one on the bottom, right?
You need IP and access code.
You need
Alright,
to.
man.
Now, what is this?
You-
SN?
Oh,
Going backwards is like not, you should not do it.
Printer model?
Ik kom eraan trouwens hoor.
Is it-
SN you don't need. Printer model is P1S.
P1S. But it doesn't let me connect if I don't put
Nee, kom
SN.
eraan. Zo hè.
Connect
Laat
like
dit.
No, wait. Wait, dus ga helemaal mis hoor.
Oké.
You need to click bind with access code.
Oh, pincode daar.
Yeah.
Bamboe lab.
Exactly. This is back in high school, eh?
Wat is het ook weer? Bamboe lab.
Studio.
Yeah.
Bamboe lab studio.
How I made it? I don't know.
High school?
Yeah, Laura can also make some things.
Yeah.
But you need an STL file. So how do you
Yes.
find the STL file?
173347.
Or can you create the STL
online.
file?
Both. I
Oh, it's
already
not
went
there
over
yet?
it, but
Oh, sorry.
What is SN?
We don't know.
STL is the
Go
file.
with mine.
no, 1 second, 1 second. SN is
Zo niet, ja.
Groot ding joh, 500 MB.
Lekker.
This is the SN.
Damn.
The whole thing.
Hey joh,
The
The
second one, cereal?
Cereal, yeah.
Damn.
No.
Here,
A.
what did you
Oh. No. A.
no,
Hey.
Julia. I thought I was bad.
P1S. P1S hebben we.
Okay.
P1S,
I
yeah.
did the same as well.
okay.
Next,
And
next.
then you have to do the, you have
Next.
to do IP.
Okay,
And
it
then
worked,
you
it
have
worked.
to, then
It worked?
Wait.
You're so fast.
Why
Connect.
disappear?
Oh, it disappeared. Yeah.
What?
Me too.
Like it did like error blah 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 and then went away.
788.
Should we try again?
Connect to me.
Like it's like nothing happened.
I don't know if it happened.
Like it just said here error was like connecting and then it's like nothing
Access
happened.
Toch?
Wat zeg jij nou weer?
Access
try
code
it.
met die andere modus.
Ja, nee. We zijn nu al bij SN, hè?
En waar? Bij SN.
Ik ben bij SN
No.
en niks gebeurde.
Bij SN, zeg maar.
It disappeared also, right?
Yeah.
192.
Put everything in it and it disappeared.
173.
Cannot find my prize. Why is it in German?
It's not German, it's English.
I don't know.
Verbinding Zoom.
Even. SN.
Wait, it's not working. It's not working with these.
And if we do it with the pin or we need to do it with the access code.
Why not working?
But it says the with LAN only,
Maybe that's the thing,
and
yeah.
there is a LAN mode off.
Oei.
True. Okay, 1 second.
Oh ja, kijk, daar gaat het niet. Logt in. Oei, LAN. Maar LAN is toch LAN is gewoon is toch cable.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Ja, WLAN.
That's the Wi-Fi, no?
No, that's WLAN.
Paul die denkt nog steeds dat je met een wifi-kabel met de tv kan connecten.
Paul wil ook even die ding, moet je na een uur langer toch?
Oh, dat is
Ja, volgens mij wel, maar zo.
Ja.
Zeker een uurtje extra betalen. Nou, hij mag het doen, moet hij zelf betalen.
Ja, hij loopt altijd uit, maar dat is niet, ja, dat moet je zelf weten.
Ja, er staat 3 uur voor, moet je opschieten. Sorry,
Je kan hem makkelijk in 3 uur, maar hij,
400 euro betalen voor deze grote vriend van
hij,
ons.
hij moet gewoon niet zo traag doen bij sommige dingen.
Hij betaalt, het kost wel veel geld man. 3 barkie.
Oké. Zei, heb je voor mij zo'n wifi-kabel? Ik zeg, ja. Oké, is goed. Ik denk, je hebt geen internet of zo. Ik snap niet helemaal. Zei hij uiteindelijk van, ja, hoe verbind je dit dan met de televisie? Zei ik, ja, ik zeg van, ja, dat werkt denk ik niet helemaal. Ging niet alsnog doen. Ging niet in die KPN stoppen hierachter, dat gordijn. Zei ik, nou ja. Ik zei, nee, dit kan
In die KPN.
Ik zeg, nou, dit, hallo, maar even. Zeg ik, kan gewoon draadloos, Paul. Denk ik, nou, die heeft hij nou wel geleerd. De volgende keer vraagt hij het gewoon nog een keer. En die wifi-kabel, dacht ik, hou op, Paul.
Ik zeg heel eerlijk, je moet weghouden. Maar goed, ik kijk de recording niet terug.
Okay, I think I need to log in
Ik denk een bunny
with the account.
Staat het ook op het record?
Nee, ja, ik sta op record, kijk maar naar boven. En dan hier.
Het staat gewoon, het is gewoon gerecord en ik heb gezegd dat ik niet goed ben op school.
Nee, maar hij is serieus zonder mic. Het is silent recording.
Maar dat heeft toch helemaal geen zin dan?
Gewoon eens muis volgen de hele tijd.
Hij doet al gewoon.
Device terug,
Half
device
uur.
terug, device terug. Wat is dat nou weer?
Een broertje,
Ja.
het stond iets te hard.
Ja.
Maar ja,
Oh, waarom kost alles toch zoveel geld, jongens? Everything is so expensive.
Jojo.
What do you have on your keyboard? You have like things to...
Protective. Yeah, because I
Wow!
eat a lot.
You eat that? You eat
And
too much,
look,
yeah?
it's really nasty.
Every
So
time eating.
no,
and
not
then
always, not
fun.
always, not always, not always. But I'm not that clean with my laptop, so
Ah,
I don't want shit to get inside.
that's all the crumble stuff with your keyboard.
Basically,
Yeah.
my screen is extremely disgusting.
Oh.
Wow.
I need to
The
clean.
Mario's spaghetti.
factory, yeah.
Yeah, that's at my home.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
Pam.
What
What do we do?
Ja, he does it.
I need to log in.
Log in
So we can see all the things we print.
Yeah.
Because there's some...
with the camera?
Oh. With the camera.
Oh no, there's a camera inside, right? In the thing.
Ah, yes.
Yes, also.
But also we have the history of the objects. So we can see everything.
We can see everything.
We can definitely hack you with this. Be careful.
No way. Well, next one.
Okay.
Hack, hack. Hack, hack, baby, hack.
Maar ik heb even gemist, wat was er voor zeg maar, dat we in Studio Lab konden? Toen belde er een of andere kutklant.
Jojo?
Ja, weet
So
niet.
what happened before the thing? Before,
Hij heeft gewoon uitgelegd van wat het
No.
gewoon nog een beetje inhoudt, hoe die print en waarom je het
oh,
niet
ja, dat
staat.
heb ik al nog gezien.
Ja, dus dat, maar daarvoor was volgens mij niet echt, ik weet niet eigenlijk.
Waar je die dingen kan vinden.
Oh ja, waar je dingen kan vinden. Om
Ja,
bijvoorbeeld
dat
een
had ik
konijntje
nog
uit te printen. Of een hamster.
Bam.
Of
Thank
een
you.
schapen toiletroller. Was
Ja.
dat een schaap?
Ja.
Heb jij morgen veel te doen?
Ik hè?
Ja.
Lachen is seks.
Hier.
Nee.
Oké. In de middag. Denk je dat jij hier met Lauren gevulde eieren kan maken?
Ja.
Goed zo.
Moet ik mixer
Het
meenemen?
is
Ik
zover.
moet eigenlijk
Ik
in
heb
middag
geen
helpen.
Oké.
Even bij de CD.
Ja, prima.
Maar zij heeft opgeschreven dat ze gevulde
Okay,
eieren
we
wil
use
maken.
the
Oké. Moeten we dan...
Vorig jaar was het ook zo.
all the
Ja, dat
buttons.
weet ik nog.
Ja, true.
Ja.
Ja. Maar ik kan wel even een mixer bij mij thuis meenemen. Gewoon zo'n handmixer.
Handmixer en eieren.
Om hebben we. Eieren moet ik
En,
meenemen.
nee, je kunt het koken kan wel. Eieren,
Curry.
curry, curry.
Kan je niet gewoon zo'n Joma?
Nee.
Oké, ja, maak het maar.
Dat gaat er
Spuitzak.
ook weer in. Oh ja,
Spuitzak.
spuitzak.
Oh my god.
Ja, hier is wel,
Oké.
deze is wel echt de geschikte persoon denk ik voor dit.
Ik vind het heel leuk.
Ja? Vind je het ook echt wel echt steeds leuk?
Vind je het niet leuk?
Nee, ik vind het echt
Oh,
niet
ik hou
leuk.
echt van dingetjes maken.
Nee. Dit en
En
dan
een schaal waarop ze het mee kan
surprises
nemen.
en
Ja.
zo, dat deed mijn moeder allemaal.
Anders
echt
doen we
goed.
het, kan het, ja. Dingetje kun je wel
Ja,
schoon
vorige keer hebben we het ook hier gemaakt zeker. Ik heb maar één keer zo thuis gemaakt denk ik.
Ja, dat was hier. Toen ook lekker naar ei.
Okay, Bam, you all have the 3D printer. Don't use the factory, it's at my house. Use Mario Spaghetti.
I'm gonna use the factory. What is this? Do you
wacht,
want to
maar waar moet ik
sign
nou
for
heen?
personal data?
Moet ik nou
from
terug naar
Cloud?
Create New Project?
Ga terug naar preview.
Is
Moet
the
ik dit
factory?
ja of nee doen?
It's not the factory.
Which one is it?
Use Mario
Okay,
Spaghetti.
sorry, yeah, I was not
Ja,
focused.
no.
Call it analog instead of
You should have not said it because no.
How do I see the factory?
Device.
If you go device,
Device.
Mario Spaghetti in the factory.
Here. Not the
And
factory.
we don't do the factory. We do the
Mario
Mario
spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Exactly.
Yeah? Bam. Okay,
wow,
now
wat is dit?
How do you come up with the name?
Why not?
You missed
spaghetti.
it.
Mario.
Julia came up with Mario.
Oh, nice.
Mario Spaghetti. Okay, you have your model, you have it sliced, right? You're happy with the settings.
Yeah.
Ralph didn't slice anything yet. So we're
And we
gonna.
go to bunny.
Yeah, Ralph doesn't have the bunny.
Penny.
Ralph, you have airdrop?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, can I also, no.
Yeah, I have airdrop on. Oh no.
I would like to do a
Yeah, right.
dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Airdrop, end of.
Not a rabbit.
End of.
No,
you want an
Yeah.
I gave
Oh,
it
no,
to
here.
my.
Everyone.
Oh, that's
He's
cute.
in a dinosaur.
Leo.
Yeah.
Bam.
You see?
Boom. Accepto.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna love it.
Yeah, he also walks now as a dinosaur. He's like doing like this.
The
nu echt? Ja, dan denk ik echt.
Yeah.
Echt niet.
Well,
ja,
this
ik
is
zweer. Dan zeg ik Tony.
Let him speak, let him speak.
Ja?
you found your model, you sliced it, and now if you like it, you could print it. So
We love it.
I sliced it, I can print it, I choose Mario Spaghetti, I check the filament, is it actually, do I want it in gray? I think so, yeah, why not?
Oh,
Or
we can choose colors.
in
Oh,
blue,
Wait.
or
this is for
in
But then you
orange.
need to then you need to do the.
No, there's a little house on top of the printer which
Yeah.
holds 4 different spaghettis.
Right.
And these are these.
There
Here.
are only these colors?
There's also green
Okay,
and blue, like the king blue that we have.
okay.
And yeah, that's the colors we
Okay.
have right now.
Alright, I have orange.
How do you select?
Oh, I would love pink.
I am confused.
Go out in the print
That would be so cute.
But then it says
Yeah.
please.
because you have the factory.
Oh.
Click on it. Ah, the spaghetti.
Oh.
So you can
Okay.
select your material and then you could send it and print it.
Are we gonna do that?
No.
Not yet.
I think
Not
it's
yet.
gonna break everyone at once and everything.
Yeah, because you can only print one thing at a time, obviously.
Alright.
And there's a couple.
Goh, mijn ogen, jongen.
There's a
Zweer,
couple
I
rules.
cannot see this.
So the printer on the inside, there's a plate. There's the golden plate, and you are not allowed to touch it.
Right. Is it actually gold?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. What? Ja, alles weet toch niet wat er goud praat is als het niet goud is?
This is how the printer looks. It's
not
downstairs
colorful.
on the table, and
Beetje.
there's this on the bottom.
We can't touch it.
You're not allowed to touch it,
Okay.
but it's magnetically like on there. It's like magnetically attached. And there's a little lip here on the front and in the back. So you can take it off, but make sure you only touch it here in the front and in the back.
Okay.
And
Why,
then if you,
why should you take it off? To get your thing.
sometimes, like if you print large things, this is like a very thin plate, so you can take it off, bend it a little bit each way,
Mm.
and then the print will come off because it kind of sticks to it.
Ja.
Okay.
Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why? Does not do.
Well, he bends it a lot, but
You said
And he touches it.
and he touches it all over. Awful.
Why?
Why?
Oh.
This
Don't do this.
Like, yeah, you should have like do the video at this one, and then this is all the things you should not do.
Yeah.
Well, but that you can bend it a little bit, and your print will come off.
Yeah.
Okay, als jullie erbij.
Select the right filament that you want,
Mm.
right? Blah, and also the right printer, and make sure it's empty. If you're not 100% sure it's empty, you can check here under device and press this little play symbol, and a second later,
Maybe two.
maybe 2 seconds later, there should be a webcam of the inside of the printer.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
But there's nothing
Why is
printing
this?
maybe.
No, it should show it.
Yeah?
Maybe it's off?
Maybe someone else is looking at it and I cannot or
Maybe
something, but
the light is
I don't know.
off?
no,
But I think it's the loading.
it's just initializing.
Oh, there's always a light.
Usually it always works.
Except for right now.
And it looks like here, like this.
Oh.
Okay.
Ga anders even bij mijn buurman voor het raam
Well,
staan.
1% of this.
Mag je
Ja.
naar buiten kijken?
Nee, maar op een gegeven moment zeg maar, ik wilde mijn slaapkamer in. En ik denk, misschien is hij klaar. Dus ik kijk weer, stond hij nog dichterbij. Dacht ik, wat
En
the
dan
fuck?
doe je een t-shirt.
Sophie, je bent een slechte leerling.
Sorry.
This is how it would look,
Ja.
the webcam.
Bye.
Doei!
Doei. And then you just check if it's empty. Alright,
Oh, homework!
this is everything you need to basically know to get started in 3D printing. And what we can do now is explore these sites that I just mentioned. The easiest one to get into is the one integrated into Bamboo Studio. You can go here on the homepage under online models and then use this to like search. For example, I want this coffee filter holder number 4. I can download it. I need to switch the printer. It tells me here like, my printer is Mario Spaghetti. That's a P1S. The printer which this file is for is A1. So it's a different printer. So we need to switch it. That's important. Bam.
Okay.
I have the coffee filter here. I slice it. Takes a second to slice. Okay, then I check how it looks. Do I like it? Is it strong enough?
Wasn't it better to put it down?
I think this not, because if you would put it down, like one side of it would be floating in the air, right? So this is actually a great way to print it. This is also less than 45 degrees, so there's no support needed.
Wow.
Nice.
So this is perfect. I sliced it. I can print it. I can choose my material here. Want it in white, and I print it.
Okay.
So that's super easy. It loads it in, bam, bam, bam. But the other websites, you just download the STL that I just sent you.
And then you put
it in.
Drop it in.
Like the bunny, no?
Like the
you
bunny.
just drop it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you drop it. Maybe you need
Is there
to
a
like
theme?
theme. No, there's no theme.
Ah.
You can maybe if the file you download is not proper, you can like use these tools to like here like work lay it on this side, you know,
Whoa.
whatever, and then you slice it.
Why would you do something like this then?
If it's like a bunny and it comes upside down,
Oh,
You just
yeah,
put
yeah,
it-
yeah.
And if we want to print, is it good to first, I don't know, tell everyone? We don't
No, you
print
can-
at the same one
you can-
time or
you can
something, I
print.
don't know. You just print it?
Yeah.
Don't check, review before it breaks the printer? I don't know. I'm scared good Greg, he
you
broke
can
the
check with
printer,
me. You can check with me also. You can send me a screenshot of this and ask like if it's
Yeah.
okay to print.
I'm just scared, you know, if it breaks and then, I know
Check
it
with
probably
your
won't break, but
And how
You
to
never know.
No, you don't.
maximum
I would be scared too.
So the box you can print in is 25 by 25 by 25.
Right.
okay.
So it's this, just 25 high. That's quite the box.
Yeah.
That's really
Or you can you adjust size?
Yes, I can also adjust the size. I did this with the bunny as well. So here's scale, and then I can make it like I can squish it or like
Oh,
That is
nice.
cool.
do it uniform. I guess like here, 50% scale. And it's
That's
half the
cool,
size.
okay.
That's really cute.
Oh, maybe I want like
You can make like things for toddlers. Oh,
So I-
surprise.
I would say at the start, try to print small things. Like this was
Yeah.
quite big already. Like it's gonna be like a proper print. You also see when you slice. And these statistics are very nice and important. I see. Okay, it takes about 100 grams, 90 grams. The cost is €2.20
Oh, it says the cost.
because it costs €20 per kilo, right?
Okay.
It's around €2 the cost. It's gonna take 3 hours, and then I know, okay, done.
Easy.
And then I can print it. Yeah, so have an idea or browse for ideas. Download a model, slice it, print it, show it,
Nice.
and then explore from there. If you're ever like bored, you can like these feeds with the models are honestly such a like it's like vintage. You cannot stop. Once you start scrolling, you can't stop. Like,
Damn.
oh my god, so cute. Now you need pink filament also. But literally like but watch out, like once you get into 3D printing, people will ask you to 3D print stuff for them. Like your mom will probably ask you to make a lampshade or something.
The cat is
The cat in the planter pad. But yeah, you can just
The
scroll.
sponge holder?
There's
Smart.
1,000 sponge holders.
Right.
I want a
Wow.
book holder, so it's like an open book there, so I can put it open.
Nice,
I
yeah.
want that.
But something like that, oh, sponge book holder. Something like that would probably be
Wow.
larger than 25 centimeters.
Yeah.
So you would need to find, probably here you would find something like that, but you need to find some model that's maybe in 2 parts.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
can
I
just
understand.
print those 2 parts and maybe they
Yeah.
snap together or something. But
Yeah,
that's-
because I found
one
this,
is
for
round.
example, but maybe like it's just this part, but maybe it's too big.
if it's on there, it's probably not too big.
Okay, it is on here.
Yeah. Like the one we have, those are basically 2 parts, and then you just like they
Yeah.
click together.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, I need to go.
This book ends anything. So
Amazing.
enjoy.
Yeah.